Can we please have the Councillor, Mr. Honorable Tombong, to lead us in Muslim prayers?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا صراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك إنك أنت الوهاب سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Thank you very much, Honorable Councillor. Can we have Philip to lead us in Christian prayer?
In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Heavenly Father, we ask you to watch over this event this morning, and we are grateful for the partnership that you've brought us here to celebrate. Amen. In the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you very much, Philip. Your Lordship, the Lord Mayor, Your Excellency, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, Deputy Mayor, Deputy Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, CEO, Directors, Councillors, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, the print and audiovisual press, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all. I am Isa Tufal, the Public Affairs Manager of Kanifing Municipal Council. It gives me profound honor to welcome you this morning to the official handing over ceremony of the vehicles donated by the People's Republic of China to the Kanifing Municipal Council. The PRC and the Gambia, as we all know, have established and maintained a mutually beneficial bilateral relationship in the past years. This has culminated into the exchange of resources, knowledge and technology in spirit of South-on-South cooperation. The Gambia, particularly the KMC, have significantly benefited from the cooperation. A considerable number of our staff have recently benefited from short-term trainings in China on various areas which were geared towards building their capacity to boost their efficiency and effectiveness. These, among others, have been clear indications of China's willingness to support the agenda of the Lord Mayor. On that note, I would like to warmly welcome you to this very important ceremony. Thank you. On our program today, we will have a speech from the Director of Services, Mr. Lamin Sanyang. We will also have a speech from the Municipal Police Commissioner, Mr. Malamin Sisi, a speech from the Chief Executive Officer of KMC, Mr. Jaja Cham, and from the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China in the Gambia. We will also have a speech from the Lord Mayor, Talib Ahmed Bensouda. A handing over of vehicle keys. We will have a presentation of gifts from KMC to the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China. And then we will close with a group photo. Your Lordship, with your permission, may I please officially start the program by once again welcoming your important guests to our noble establishment. Thank you. Respectable dignitaries, welcome to KMC. As a local government body, we are all well known for delivering services to our people. By doing so, we need industry professionals who will manage all the services we provide to our people. Our municipality is lucky to have an action-oriented director of services who is working tirelessly to make sure good and quality services are provided to the people of KMC. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Lamin Sanyang, the Director of Services. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Chairperson. Your Excellency, the Ambassador of People's Republic of China to the Gambia, Lord Mayor of KMC, Deputy Mayor of KMC, Honorable Councillors, Chief Executive Officer of KMC, Deputy Chief Executive Officer, Directors and Staff of the Council, staff of the Futon Company, invited guests, distinguished press, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. I am very much delighted and deeply honored to give remarks on the occasion of handing over our vehicles to Kanifing Municipal Council from the Chinese Embassy under the dynamic leadership of Your Excellency Ambassador Ma, who is very much supportive of the development agendas of the Council. On the occasion of the official handing over of these vehicles, please permit me to express our sincere gratitude to the government and People's Republic of China through Your Excellency. We wish to assure you that your benevolent gesture of providing these waste collection vehicles to the Council at the residents of the municipality will go a long way in contributing the cleanliness of the environment, which will have a significant impact on the socio-economic development of this municipality. This laudable gesture is very much conformity with our development blueprint, that is cultural strategy plan and the waste management plan. Both policy documents emphasize the provision of collection mechanism for municipal waste management. Ladies and gentlemen, the management vehicles will be used to collect waste from the street beneath, which we have installed over the past month. Our major challenge was inadequate waste collection mechanism. Hence, most of our trash cycles are worn out and they frequently go to the mechanic unit for service. Therefore, the handing over of these vehicles is timely. Ladies and gentlemen, it is no doubt the Kanifing Municipal Council, under the leadership of the late Mayor, Mr. Talim Ahmed Mansoura, who has demonstrated strong personal and cultural commitment in promoting the welfare of the people of the municipality. I would like to express our appreciation to the political commitment and unflinching support accorded to my department by the Lord Mayor and the Council and the entire management of the Council. And I hope for continuous collaboration with your embassy and the Council. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, securing the people and their properties is a priority for us, which is why we have our own municipal police. This department of the council is managed by our well-experienced commissioner, who is doing a great job by making KMC a safe place for all. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Malamin Sise, the police commissioner of KMC.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين. Mr. Ambassador of People's Republic of China to the Gambia, Lord Mayor of Kanifing Municipal Council Talib Ahmed Bensouda, the Deputy Mayor, the CEO, the Deputy CEO, the councillors, my fellow directors, managers, alcalde, invited guests, officers of Kanifing Municipal Police, representative of the Gambia Police Force, Commissioner Amisi, the press, ladies and gentlemen, and all other protocol respectively observed. I have pleasure and honor to express my profound appreciation to the Ambassador for People's Republic of China for providing 2 brand new current vehicles to Kanifing Municipal Prison in order to strengthen security enhancement of the municipality. Mr. Ambassador, I salute you, sir. Kanifing Municipality is a growing center of economic activities. As such, common things have happened: convoy dumping, erecting illegal structures, and other related offenses are common. However, my department being cognizant of challenging security issues within the municipality, I will ensure that utilizing these 2 vehicles to the maximum by increasing frequent patrol to the area where indiscriminate waste dumping happens, especially during the night. Lord Mayor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I also assure you that road infrastructure within the municipality are congested and need constant patrol to evict some of the vendors that occupy the street, causing traffic jam of vehicles, and the 2 vehicles will support the exercise throughout to ensure roads are clear, free, and easy to travel and other people using the road. I also appreciate Lord Mayor's maturity, professionalism, providing also support in execution of our duty to ensure maintenance of peace and stability within the municipality. I therefore thank the members of the public for their relentless support and cooperation, but equally urge them to redouble their efforts and give security a priority. Finally, once again, Mr. Ambassador, we also thank for your unflinching support to the municipality. May I also seize this opportunity to thank Lord Mayor and the entire staff of KMC for recognizing exigence of these 2 vehicles towards our execution of duty. I thank you all for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. Commissioner. Ladies and gentlemen, to administer and manage all the departments to effectively carry out the duties of the council is a great task and requires a well-seasoned leader to run the daily affairs of the council. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Chief Executive Officer of KMC, Mr. Jaja Cham.
Thank you, Master of the Ceremony. Lord Mayor, with your permission, on behalf of the Lord Mayor, of course, the management of council, the councillors, I would like to welcome His Excellency Ma Jianchun, the respected ambassador of the People's Republic of China. Of course, I don't forget Mr. Lee, the first secretary, and Mr. Lee, the second secretary. This is indeed a great pleasure and honor. Of course, you can see the vehicles that are being donated. One of them is for administrative support, the black in color. The other 2 are for the security, and these blue, the ones that you can see, are for the sanitation. Of course, the ambassador, His Excellency, and the embassy of the People's Republic of China has answered our problems. Now, there is enough administrative services that we can do with the vehicle that you can see in black. The sanitation challenges we can address with those 2 blue, and also the security services that we can enhance, that can enhance our security services. Of course, the embassy and the ambassador has saved council. This is worth millions of dollars in monetary terms. And of course, if council is there to procure such a vehicle or such vehicles, it will take rigorous tax collection of course, follow a long process of procurement before we get them here. I see these items, these vehicles, as a challenge to improve your ambassador to our sanitation service. It shall be improved. We will make sure that we take care of them, maintain them properly for them to last, so that we will demonstrate the entire 500,000 people of this city will now understand that the Embassy of the People's Republic of China is thinking about them. Of course, the ambassador, the deputy ambassador, the embassy is the only embassy when there was a fire disaster within our city to come there and inspect and share with us, discuss with the Lord Mayor on way forward. We are very happy of that. Of course, we accepted this as our challenge. We will improve our sanitation services. Also, the security services now will be able to move freely and faster, and also can give us signals where we can detect disaster issues and mitigate them on time. This will go a long way. Of course, the administrator, the Lord Mayor today is happy, and the entire people of the city of Kanifing knows that definitely the Republic of China, of course, has done something great. Of course, over the past, many of my staff and our politicians were in China. Of course, they have brought a lot of expertise, and we are looking forward to have a good relationship with the people of China, where we can exchange our culture and also communicate expertise and things like that. So, without saying much, we are deeply honored and happy, and then we will put these vehicles into better use. And we assure you they will be maintained properly, and then we will not disappoint you. And then we also want to speak to other councils or other cities within the Gambia to know that definitely the council is moving to another stage. And this is a complementary effort that is coming forward to us. We will improve our services. Lord Mayor, I thank you without saying much. I also thank Your Excellency. I salute you and your team. And then we look forward to more of such programs. This time, we will want to do something for the Republic of China. And then it's going to be give and take. We don't go alone. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cham. Ladies and gentlemen, the diplomat I am about to introduce represents the country that has the world's fastest growing major economy. He is not only an ambassador of his country, but a philanthropist. We will not lose sight of your country. An embassy choosing KMC amongst all other councils as one of your bilateral development partners, and above all, continuously helping us execute our duties by providing capacity building and other important programs. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome His Excellency, the Ambassador of People's Republic of China. Thank you.
Lord Mayor Talib Ahmed Bensouda, Vice Lord Mayor, the CEO, Police Commissioner, and officials of Kanifing Municipal Council, dear friends from media, ladies and gentlemen, wassalamu alaikum. Good morning. It's my pleasure to arrive at the Kanifing Municipal Council and hand over 5 vehicles donated by the Chinese Embassy to KMC. Kanifing Municipality is the economic center and most popular city in the Gambia. Under the governance of the Municipal Council, headed by Lord Mayor Bensouda, Kanifing has been developing fast, and the people's living standard has been improved continuously. However, due to historical reason and the lack of resources, the city is still has a long way to go in order to meet people's increasing demands for better municipal services. So last month, I felt very sorry upon hearing the news of tragic affair that happened in the industrial area of Kanifing and caused property loss. So I send my colleagues here to discuss with our with the Lord Mayor Bensouda and our KMC friends to see if we can do something to provide our help to for the city's development. So to assist the municipal council further strengthen its capacity in emergency response and in providing quality service to its residents, and to complement efforts by the council and the Kanifing people in creating cleaner, better urban environment, the Chinese embassy has decided to donate two skip trucks, two pickup trucks, and one SUV to the KMC. So part of them for to donate the two pickup trucks to facilitate our police force to endorse their duty, and also for the skipper trucks to help the Kanifing city to improve their sanitation working. So, ladies and gentlemen, China has long been a partner and a friend of the Gambia. The independent people, I think people can remember the independent stadium that still stands and solid today. It was granted and built by the Chinese government in 1984. And the city-to-city exchange between Kanifing and one Chinese city were frequently carried out in the 1980s and early 1990s. Since the resumption of the diplomatic relationship between China and the Gambia, cooperation between local governments of our two countries also has been once again gaining much momentum. Ladies and gentlemen, last year the FOCAC Beijing Summit was held in Beijing, in China, in Beijing, and the 8 major initiatives was announced by our President Xi Jinping. According to these eight major initiatives, is focused on the cooperation between China and African countries, including the Gambia. So we would like to encourage more dialogues and cooperation at the level of local government. And we have already been implementing these mutually beneficial initiatives in various ways. China has been providing training opportunities for KMC staffs in the past 3 consecutive years. And some of our friends from our KMC went to China to participate in some seminars and other events like this, so to exchange the experience in social development and other aspects. So very happy to see this achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Kanifing municipality is a place full of passion, dynamism, and hope. Over the past years or so, one of the most prominent phenomena that I have noticed is that the city has become much cleaner and more organized. Cleaning exercises have been constantly initiated and carried out. Sanitation vehicles have been busy circulating on the street. And just a week ago, I saw a number of multi-sort trash bin made of recycled materials deployed deployed in the tourist destination area near my residence. I'm very happy to see that. Yeah. These efforts remind me of a similar environmental protection measure adopted in many Chinese cities. As a responsible development country, as a responsible developing country, China is also developing country. So China attaches high importance to green and sustainable development. Recently, a series of important decisions have been reviewed and adopted in the fourth plenary session of the 19th Central Committee of Communist Party of China. One of those decisions was to uphold and improve the system for developing and ecological civilization, and to promote harmonious coexistence between human beings and nature. Just now I mentioned the fourth plenary session of the 19th Central Committee of the Communist Party of China is top leadership of our country. So we made this plenary session made a series of decisions in developing in the policies in China. So one of them is about the ecological civilization, to improve the systems for developing an ecological civilization. Our president often say, green mountains are just like golden mountains. That means environmental building up is very important for the country's development, for the social development. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope these vehicles could be fully used and contribute to the work of KMC and the daily life of the Kanifing people. In the future, we will keep on working with the Gambia government at various levels to further promote friendship, common development, and prosperity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador. We have a surprise from our HR manager, Mr. Dimbo.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Lord Mayor, KMC. Good morning, the Ambassador, People Republic of China, Deputy Mayor, Deputy Ambassador, and Chief Executive Officer, the Deputy, the other directors as well. I would like to say a big thank you for honoring this presentation. I am one of the employees of the council that was opportune to attend a human resource management training in China, in the city of Nanchang. And I have a big song which is called a very, jasmine flower, jasmine tea. So I would like to use this opportunity to read that song for you as a welcoming song. Thank you. How we do melody molly ho, how we do melody molly ho, fang family mansia, use you by ren qua, Johnny Shasha, so the Molly ho, Molly ho. Thank you.
That was wonderful. Thank you very much, Mr. Ja. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as a nation, we have to support the young people who are trying to make things better. We have to give the women the tools they need to figure out what future they want to carve for themselves and our country, not just promises. As a democratic leader, he is not only creating the friendly and conducive environment for the youths, women, and staff of the council, but he is working hand in glove with us so that we can all exploit our knowledge, talents, and skills to the fullest in order to make KMC a perfect place to live with all the basic necessities of life available to equally. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our young, energetic, dynamic, visionary leader, the Lord Mayor of KMC, Talib Ahmed Bensouda.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Good morning, everybody. His Excellency Ambassador Ma Jingshung, Mr. Lee, the First Secretary, Mr. Lee, the Third Secretary, Mr. H.E. Mo, Attaché and Secretary to the Ambassador, Honorable Deputy Mayor, Honorable Councillors, Directors and staff of KMC, media here present, I welcome you on behalf of the staff and councillors to the Kanifing Municipal Council. I am disappointed to say, Mr. Ambassador, my voice is not very good, so I cannot sing like our HR manager. That was a pleasant surprise, and I'm not sure why the HR manager never sang it to me. But it is nice to see, and these are some of the examples between the close bond between the Kanifing Municipal Council and the People's Republic of China. Today we have a very important event, an event I think should be celebrated by all Gambians, and this is the relationship between the People's Republic of China and the Kanifing Municipal Council. I just told the ambassador in my office, when I was inaugurated in this very ground, the only embassy that came to my inauguration was the Embassy of the People's Republic of China. And since then, we have maintained a very close bond. We have had dinner together, and people know I don't like going out much, but definitely when the People's Republic of China ambassador invites you, you must go. Because of the shared history between the People's Republic of China and the Gambia, as the ambassador rightly said, which spans from the 1970s and 80s. And since then, we have learned a lot and we have benefited a lot. The People's Republic of China is a country that looks at other third world countries or developing countries and looks at them as partners and sees opportunities in them rather than ways of exploitation. And we have seen this evidence in the Kanifing Municipal Council. Since I came into office, we have had 6 councillors and 5 staff gone on capacity building trainings. As we speak, we have 3 councillors in China and 1 staff. 2 are doing urban development training and the other 2 are doing IT capacity building. And every day we get feedback of the friendships they are creating over there in China and the hospitality they are receiving. And we are very grateful. In our last General Council meeting, one of our councillors who recently benefited from human resource development training gave us a crash course about how China leapfrogged from where it was in the 1960s under Chairman Mao to now one of the most developed and the fastest growing major economy in the world under His Excellency, the President, Mr. Xi Jinping. And when the councillor spoke, I was trying to stop him several times, but the quality of information he was giving us and the passion in which he was giving it to us told me to listen more. And because of his very good training, we have decided to create a training seminar where the councillor will be our professor and train us on human resource development. And that is Councillor Lamin Jamme of Bakote Ward. As the speakers have rightly said, KMC is a young, energetic council. It is a council that is trying to move. It is a council that is trying to give the best of services to its people. We know we are a very poor country, and we have a long way to go. Who best to learn from than the People's Republic of China? Who best to ask help from than the People's Republic of China? And help we have received, and the evidence is in front of you. We have 2 sanitation vehicles which will go a long way to develop and ensure that the services in terms of cleanliness and sanitation reaches every corner of our municipality. As the Commissioner of Police has also said, we have 2 vehicles that have been donated to boost our security, to help maintain order in our streets, keep illegal vendors from crowding the street that may cause accidents and unnecessary littering. We have an administrative vehicle that will also go a long way in ensuring that the administration is well equipped to be more efficient and more responsive to the needs of our people. We want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We don't see you as only partners, we see you as friends, we see you as brothers. Without further ado, I would like to assure the ambassador that KMC is here for him and his staff. KMC is here for the embassy. Unfortunately, you are not within my jurisdiction. However, anytime you need us, we will be there. And now that I know your home is within the KM, we will ensure that all the services are provided so you can have a good time during your time in the Gambia. I thank you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we all have been waiting for. The official handing over of vehicle keys from the Embassy of the People's Republic of China to KMC. As part of our council's tradition, we do not only stop at receiving, but we love to give in return. In this light, the council will love to show our sincere gratitude and appreciation by giving you this gift as a symbol of our union.